tell you will help you look better. What I'm going to tell you will help you feel better. Your anxiety levels are going to drop, your blood pressure reduce, your blood circulation increase, improving your vitality, and ultimately making you live longer. Imagine that. Anybody interested? Yeah. Show of hands. Everyone else is lying. Okay. Well, let me tell you how I came across this unexpectedly. My name's Mark Kelly. I'm married. I've got 2 kids. I run a business. I've got the same concerns as everybody else here. I'd love to be happier and healthier like everybody else here, I'm sure. On a cold and wet January morning, I was running to work and I came across a homeless man. The same homeless man, truth be told, that I'd walk by each time. And I don't know what it was, but I said to him, "Would you want anything?" He said, "Yeah, I do. Coffee, a milk, and 2 sugars." Grand. So I went in and I got it from him and I gave it to him. And I said, "My name is Mark, by the way." He said, "Lee, thanks for the coffee." Then I was off my way, running back to work. And later on that morning, I was feeling really good. Now, I wasn't sure if I was feeling really good because I gave somebody a coffee or because he was homeless. I'm not quite sure. But let me give you a little bit of background about me. I'm a guy who's always chasing self-help books, seminar, yoga class. I'm trying them all out. And this feeling made me feel better than any of them. So I started to Google. I was like, how can I make a difference, a small difference to somebody that's homeless? So it turns out that money and perishable goods, they're actually not the way to go. But toothpaste, toothbrush, and socks are. So I said, grand. Went to Penny's in Blanchardstown and I got a tenner's worth. And I started to put them in these little plastic packs. And I put them in my bag and I said, if and when I come across anyone that needs them, coming and going from work, I'll give them a pack. So Monday evening, I'm coming home, I'm cycling through the Liberties, and I came across somebody, got off my bike, went over, handed the pack, didn't look up, didn't acknowledge it. I was a bit disappointed, if I'm honest. So I got back on the bike, but hey, you know, whatever. I got back on the bike, and I'm cycling down by Houston Station, and I came across a man just beside the bridge there, and he was wearing these socks, but they were toeless socks. The type of socks that you would have if you just come out of an operation. So I got off my bike, I took out my pack, and I handed it to him. He took out the black socks and he put them on. He looked up at me, and I could see I made a difference. So I got back on my bike, I put the kids to bed and made some dinner, and I was just feeling great. I was like, that small difference, it made a difference, and I was just feeling really good. So for the next couple of weeks, I just started to do acts of kindness. I'd leave a door open just long enough for someone else to walk by, buy somebody a coffee. I'd be out with my trolley out shopping. And instead of bringing it back to the trolley rank, I'd actually bring it over to someone's car, take the €2 off them, they can take the trolley, and then I'd do my way. One of my colleagues, John, said he caught me doing a nice deed, and he said to me, "That's really nice what you're doing." I said, "You know what? I'm not doing it for them, I'm actually doing it for me because it's actually the most selfish thing you can do, and it made me feel really good." Word spread in my office as far as learning development, and they said, "Mark, I think we should share this, tell more people about it." So we did. So we did random acts of kindness for a week. It was kind of like Chris Kindle, but random. We had a jar, and we put everyone's name in it. And they took a name, and they do an act of kindness for somebody else in the job. So Connor at lunchtime got a sandwich on his desk. Dave, our sales manager, who spent most of his time out at sales meetings driving around Ireland, 2 colleagues surprised him and washed his car. One of our colleagues just started 2 days into her new job, had her bicycle stolen on Harcourt Street. As an office, we came together and we donated €4 each, and on the Friday, we presented her with a new bike. She couldn't believe that we would do this for her. She burst into tears crying. She now had a bicycle to go with that helmet that she'd been looking at all week. We were on a high because we just donated €4 and we could see the difference it makes. Now, at the start of this talk, I said to you, I'll make you look younger and I'll make you feel better. Anyone interested still? Yeah? Well, it turns out when you do a nice deed, the hormone oxytocin is released that has a knock-on impact that drops your blood pressure, reduces your anxiety, gets the blood circulating so much so it goes up to your cheeks, so they go all rosy red. So you look about 10 years younger, which improves your vitality, but statistically shows you're going to live longer. Now, I came across this completely unexpectedly, and I was thinking, I can make a difference here. So what I'm asking you today is do one act of kindness a day for you, but you just might help society around the world. Thank you.